You watch the news and think law means justice, right? Think again. The kanji for law hides a blood-soaked history. It's not just a set of strokes. It's an ancient crime scene. Let's dig up the bodies. Justice or execution? When you study Japanese, you assume the concept of law is all about fairness, order, and civilization. But in ancient times, the line between an impartial judge and a brutal, bloody executioner was practically non-existent. Grab your coffee, or maybe something stronger, because this gets really dark. Here it is, the innocent-looking N4 kanji for law, pronounced hou. It looks so peaceful, doesn't it? Just 3 little strokes for water on the left, and the character for leave on the right. It's so easy to memorize, but don't let its minimalist modern aesthetic fool you. Let's break down this historical cover-up. On the left side, we have the radical sanzui, meaning water. Sounds refreshing, right? Like a nice, cool breeze on a brutally hot Tokyo summer day. But keep your swimsuit in the closet, because this water is anything but a relaxing day at the beach. And on the right side, we have the kanji saru, meaning to go, or to remove. Kind of like when you quickly delete your embarrassing browser history before handing your phone to a friend. So we have water plus remove. What exactly does that give us? Water plus leave. Does it mean drought? Did the ancient Chinese lawmakers just have a really strong vendetta against dry weather? Spoiler alert. No, the actual meaning has absolutely nothing to do with meteorology. In fact, we are missing a massive, terrifying piece of the puzzle. The main character is missing. Yes, I am sorry to say, the modern kanji you are studying is a lie. It's a heavily censored, family-friendly version of something much more gruesome. To find the dark truth, we need to dig up the original ancient character. Brace yourselves. Behold Ho, in its original terrifying glory. Look at this absolute monster of a character. It's like the final boss of your Japanese studies. So what on earth is that massive, complicated thing chilling right in the middle of our previously simple kanji? Meet Sheiji, the ultimate executioner. A mythical beast. Think of it as a unicorn, but instead of pooping rainbows and granting wishes, it delivered absolute, brutal justice. It was the ancient world's lie detector test, but with a 0% survival rate for the guilty. Guilty equals gored. If there was a legal dispute, the judge didn't deliberate. They just let Sheiji decide. If you were lying, it didn't give you a fine or a stern warning. It rammed its massive horn straight through your chest. Imagine that happening in a modern traffic court. Now back to our modern components. Remember saru, to remove? It didn't mean leave in a polite way. It meant literal corpse disposal. Yes, getting rid of the bloody bodies Sheiji left behind. Suddenly, this basic N4 kanji feels a lot more like a Stephen King novel. And what about the water radical? It wasn't about staying hydrated in court. It symbolized the river tomb. They literally tossed the gored bodies into the flowing water to be washed away forever. Nothing says blind justice like a good old-fashioned, mafia-style river dumping. But why water? Well, water is flat. Flat means fair. And fair equals law. The surface of water is perfectly level, just like the law should be ideally, even if achieving that perfect fairness involved a homicidal unicorn and a lot of messy cleanup. So what happened to our furry friend? The beast got fired. Deleted. As human civilization evolved, people probably realized that relying on a psychic, murderous animal wasn't the most sustainable legal system. So Sheiji got unceremoniously scrubbed from the dictionary. Divine wrath gave way to paperwork. We traded the terrifying horned beast for clipboards, stamps, and endless bureaucracy. I am honestly not sure which is worse, getting gored by a unicorn or spending 4 hours filling out tax forms at the local ward office. But the hidden descendant remains. Even though the beast was erased, the essence of the water and the disposal of the guilty survived in the strokes. The modern kanji is basically the sanitized crime scene after the cleaning crew packed up and left. So we get huritsu, the Japanese word for law. Next time you see this word on your JLPT exam, remember the blood, the beast, and the river. It might just help you remember the reading. Or it might just give you mild PTSD during the test. It is also used in the word ho-ho, meaning method. Because I guess the specific method of tossing bodies into a river was just too long to write down on a daily basis. Japanese is all about efficiency and reading between the lines, after all. In the end, how is about flattening the chaos of society. Whether it's done by a magical beast horn or a judge's wooden gavel, the ultimate goal is a level surface. A brutal yet fascinating origin for a word we use without a second thought. If you survived this dark kanji lesson, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because if you don't, well, I can't promise Gigi won't pay you a little visit tonight. Stay curious, keep studying, and I'll see you in the next dark history lesson.